That's
What's up, guys? How's this going? It's gonna be kind of a mess. Hard for me to see my screen. Let me turn my if I can turn my camera around. Damn, how the hell? It sounds like these again. It sounds like these again. I'm good. Hey, everybody. Trying to figure out how to turn my camera around, but I don't know if it'll let me in here. It only lets the front-facing camera on. That really sucks. Oh, well. It was worth a shot. What's up, guys? Trying to switch the camera around. There we go. Facing back. There we go. There we go. Now we got it. Now we got it. The wide angle shot. Yep, that'll work. All right, everybody. That's better, much better, much better. How are you guys today? I'm going to try to bring you guys as much as I can. This is a simple local Mardi Gras parade. It starts off with a lot of local people that organize the parade, usually driving their own vehicles and throwing stuff out if they have Jeeps and classic cars. A lot of times the car clubs will roll through here. It's kind of different in the city. You know, you'll have a much bigger show in the city with giant parade trucks and stuff. We didn't go to a truck parade today. Maybe I'll broadcast from a truck parade next year. You see some pretty nice stuff here, though, if you like classic cars and stuff, you know. You just see our local car club roll through. So basically, every Mardi Gras float thing is called a crew. And a crew is just a club of people that get together, and they basically foot the bill for the entire show. Can you guys hear me okay? Or let me know in the comments if you can hear me all right. So yeah, these crews are organized by these folks, and they build the floats. So they contract people to build the floats, and you know, this is basically how it works. A truck or a tractor drags a float through the street, and the people on the float throw the beads off the float. That's pretty much it. That's Mardi Gras. A bunch of drinking, a bunch of partying. Nobody works for a week. Everybody sins today in the city. The day of sin. And tomorrow is Ash Wednesday. So, you know, you're absolved tomorrow if you just get a fingerprint of ass stamped in your forehead. Apparently you're absolved by that. I'm being loud and clear. Good deal. Hopefully the loud noises aren't that crazy. Hey guys, why don't you come behind me and push me up more? I'm in a bunch of rocks right here, so it's not too easy for me to go up. That way I can get a better shot for everybody. There you go. You can stand in with me. There you go. Hey, Bo, stand over here a little bit more. So, you know, the small town parades are kind of silly and little and whatever, but, you know, we'll see how. I've never been to this one in years and years and years. And so the floats are coming up. You guys? Hey, remember, there's a broadcast. Relax. Kids get excited. It's Mardi Gras, right? So you get to hear my kid be a whiny pain in the butt sometimes. So it is what it is. Everybody's kids are going crazy. They've been waiting hours. We've been out here on this route for hours in this spot. And, you know, yeah, I really honestly agree with you, Jason. Like, I grew up in the city and I went to the big parades. And while they're fun and you catch a lot of beads and shit, they're not nearly as easy going and, you know, as easy to deal with, man. I mean, normally I would be like, probably would have somebody would have spilled beer all over me already if I was on a normal parade route, dude. Like, that's it. And yeah, I do let her rip. It's fine. She can go, but you know, I told her to have a little bit better attitude today because she's getting older, man. She's got to be a little more patient. She's got to learn how to deal with stuff like this, you know. She wanted to wake up at 6 o'clock this morning so we could all get ready to come out here early and be a part of this, you know, day where, it, you know, most people will be like, yeah, look at Sean boring ass, you know, broadcast on Tuesday. But, you know, local tow truck company, you know, they get to advertise their businesses and pull a float, you know. So this would be more like what a truck float would be. Guys riding on that, right? So that's just how it is. You just stand here and wait for somebody to throw you something. That's it. And they got to make the beats last the whole route, right? So you got to learn how much you can throw off your float before you run out of stuff, right? And all that stuff. And then, like, when they stop in front of you, sometimes you can get some special stuff, like if she just got a tomahawk. So some parades throw special things. Zulu has rolled through New Orleans this morning. Zulu is already over with. Zulu is the African American parade, and Zulu throws hand-painted coconut shells, which generally have the date of the year of the parade on them, or they used to, and they become collector's items after a while. So if you have like Zulu coconut collections from over the years, because they're literally hand-painted by the people that throw them off the float. I've had friends have custom beads made in China to throw off their floats, you know, like after Katrina. One of my buddies made a fuck Katrina bead and threw it off the floats. Like, it was like a collector's item. He actually sold them on eBay. So this is what we do in the city of New Orleans. We just, like, they sit around and stand around and they catch dumb shit from people on floats that are dressed up. You know, so a lot of times you use celebrity parade. Like, so Harry Connick Jr. has a parade that runs through New Orleans called, what's that, Orpheus? What's Harry Connick Jr.'s parade? Orpheus? Yeah, Orpheus. Runs on Canal Street in New Orleans, and that's one I'd like to bring Bo to maybe in the next couple of years, because it's not in it's in a family area. It's in a really expensive area, so like there's not a lot of crime and a lot of stuff, you know. And the floats are crazy. So if you guys like go online and look up companies like Blaine Kern, Mardi Gras Productions, they build like insane floats that, I mean, they look like Rose Bowl floats or Mardi Gras, like Thanksgiving Day parade floats, you know, things like that. Crazy paper mache and sculptures and all kind of shit like that on them. You know, these floats are somewhat bland because there's limited money going into these. The ones in New Orleans, there's millions of dollars goes into those. Like if you ride in something like Orpheus, just to ride on the float will cost you about $5,000 to $7,000 a year in dues and in expenses, right? So like all of your stuff, right? Like all of your throws, all the decorations on the float costs, all that sort of stuff is all part of what you pay in your dues to be a part of Mardi Gras. And no, I'm not doing a live tonight because I don't have a guest tonight because I'm doing this today with her. I had to leave my day open, you know? So, Autism Jeep fam. Proud of themselves here. Built their vehicle for partying. The Jeep Club always has the most fun at the local parades for sure. Yeah, for sure, man. Like, the parades in New Orleans, they hire, like, these companies that build floats professionally. Like, they build floats all year. Um, that's what I need to do, man. I need to get in business with a company that builds floats to do CNC work. That way I can just have a fun time all year round building crazy shit that I get lots of money for. You know, always trying to look for a way to have, like, continue to do the reptile business but make money elsewhere. You know, so you get to see all the wonderful Jeeps of my town. I don't know how long I'll run this. I'll run it for a bit, try to get to a truck parade at least, you know, get you there. Hurry up and wait. Thought about doing a Q&A episode, but I've really got a lot of work to do, man. I've got so much CNC work to do. It's getting pretty hot out here now. Woo! I'm going to do this as long as I can stand and hold the phone up. Yep, Jeeps for days, bro. The Jeep club and the car club rolling together. Like just in time for the heat too, dude. And then there's, of course, there's a trailhead. So my town turned, like, it's 3 different towns that kind of intersected together: Covington, Mandeville, and Madisonville. I'm sorry, and Abita Springs. And they took the railroad system and they paved it and they made a bike trail out of it. And it's called the St. Tammany Trace. And they all interconnect, right? So, like, you can ride a bicycle or you know, a push vehicle like a scooter or whatever, like no motorized vehicles, but you can ride on this bike trail through the woods that follows the train, basically the train path throughout all the towns, and it connects all the towns together with a bike safe path. And like at the major highways and stuff, they have tunnels that goes underneath so that people don't have to, you know, they don't have to sacrifice traffic and stuff like that. So they have these parties at the trailheads for things like this. So right now they're starting, they kick that off at noon, I think. There's a big ass party over there, all that shit. So you guys talk about Jeeps. There you go. Everybody's got a Jeep, right? Everybody's got a Jeep, but me. I don't see the point in a lower Jeep, right? What? I can get one. That's not a Jeep truck. That's just a Jeep without a back on it. It's a 4-door Jeep without a back on it. Yeah. Everybody's tired of waiting. I kicked it off right away so you guys could see the way the parade proceeds, dude. As boring as a parade route can be, you know. But there's not going to be any shootings here. You know what I mean? Like, there's not going to be any shootings at all. There goes dude. Right? I've seen some celebrities at some Mardi Gras before. Not very many. Yep, guys, I don't see the point in a lower Jeep, so, you know. And it's good I got to turn around this way. You guys don't get to see me. I'm sweaty. My sweaty ass face. Right? So, dance club. The people that never rebuild a float, they just drag the same old float through every year. They just paint it, right? But it's all good. They do what they can. There it is. Ballsh beads. I won't reach for many, guys, but I reach for those. They're going to, like, make the sound all weird. Hey, Bo, here, put these on your neck. And that's what you do. You just sit here. Like I said, throw me something. That's pretty much what you do. Oh, the little girl threw a crab. The little kids are the cutest ones, man, when they're throwing stuff off the parades. So I grew up on a St. Patrick's parade route, and in New Orleans, we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with parades exactly like Mardi Gras. But we only celebrate them on one day each week, right? So, like, you know, one day each week. And, you know, it's like the only place in the world where, like, they throw candy on the ground for your children to pick up, and you let them, right? It's like Halloween, right? It's all fair game. No, if it's in the wrapper, no 3-second rule. Yeah. Right. All the country folks with their Jeeps. There you go. There you go. Now that's a Jeep, fellas. There you go. He's ready to hit some battle with that. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be fairly uninteresting, right? But hey, at least you get to see what we get to see today. So, like, I wish that people would come down for this. Like, more of you would visit for it, you know? Some certain parts of the city ain't too bad to be in, right? It's stuck. You can't get them off. Yeah, cool memories are all we have. I've been to a parade in bumfuck nowhere, Maine. Pull some comments up on the screen. Threw candy and had floats. It's weird how these traditions pop up. Hang on, baby. Coming right behind. There you go. Good job, Bobo. That's indeed. I used to collect the hell out of cups. But see, the cool thing about being a kid in New Orleans was going to the parades when we were teenagers. We learned we can go to parades and we can catch all the beads and we could sell them to our teachers that rode in parades. So we had a few teachers on the payroll because I went to private school when I went to New Orleans, and they had money, right? They were private school teachers. They were paid teachers, and so yeah, dude, we would fucking go to parades. We'd pick up every bead off the ground and melt them back together again with every single junk bead, every trash bead. We'd spend every time we would go to the parade, we'd catch as much shit as possible. Yeah, see, like this guy, like spent a lot of money on like on laser cut and plasma cut doors for his Jeep, custom doors. Like how much you think those custom doors cost him, dude? Some dollars, right? But yeah, Jessica, what's up? Good to have you here, right? At least you think they're fun, right? This is probably not so fun. Like I was gonna long ago do some like Ballsh lanyards for reptile shows back when the Renix did their lanyards, and yeah, stuck in the door. Yeah, so the Ballsh lanyards, I was gonna do Mardi Gras Ballsh lanyards, you know, Man Cave Custom. So apparently he must do all that work. The paramedic too, looks like, from his bumpers. Little girl's trying to dig out big beads. So hey guys, if you ever have the luxury of getting to New Orleans, somebody invites you to go up on a balcony, do it. Just bring big beads up there so you can see lots of boobs. Because that's where the boobs of Mardi Gras happens, on Bourbon Street for big beads. And it happens any time of the year. Anytime you come here, anytime. Does not matter when. If you stand on a French Quarter balcony and you have beads or any sort of giveaways, you can get girls to show you the beads. And it's an actual fact. Any balcony, any time of year on Bourbon Street. All you got to do is sit there and embarrass yourself harassing people enough. Look, right, there you go. That's what those are rich people throws in the city where you don't have to pay parade dues. You can buy stuff things, right? Like that would be us. buying shit from China or throwing 3D prints, all that type of shit. That reverence for you. I think you guys are enjoying the Jeep show. I like the one with the snorkel on it. Then, if that's the real case, right? I want the one that can grow in the that can go all the way in the water. If I'm gonna climb up in that thing, I'm gonna get my feet wet somewhere. You guys are the Jeep show. That's what we did today for Off Topic Tuesday. We had a parade Jeep show. Oh yeah, I know he painted them up, but yeah, but those doors were way over the top. Way over the top of custom land. That was just a guy advertising what he can do. Like if I got back into custom cars, Will, you'd see all kind of crazy lasered shit inside. You know, because the last car I built won Best in Show at the show that was built just for that car brand. So I'm proud of that win, even though it was just a Mini Cooper. It beat like a bunch of other Minis, bro. Check. You're being paid to watch a parade, huh? Watching this at work there, brother? Lovely. How about the old Mustangs? For you Chevy guys out there to suck on. There's definitely more Chevy guys than there are Ford guys. I think the Chevy team wins in brute force, guys. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure the Dodge team would just come in with chainsaws and mow you all down, but you know, I don't know I don't know what team I'm on. I'm currently driving a Ford after having a totaled Chevy, and honestly, I like them both. I'm middle of the road with it, right? So yeah, you guys could be out here like fucking with a ball python sponsored float for your company if you lived here, right? Where's Tim Bailey's ball python sponsored float? Oh well, Stingy Flower Lady right there. Out her on YouTube, right? Stingy Flower Lady. Outing them on YouTube, right? Pressure's on. Team Honda and Toyota trucks? Yeah, probably so, dude. Probably so. My next one's coming up soon now. My next vehicle. It's on the rise. All right. You can't see in the sun. You just launching them now. All right, Dan Steve. So in New Orleans, you're going to have all the school bands and stuff doing their famous marching processions and everything. That's like some serious shit. Like they send scouts to that shit. There you go. Another, slipped out of my hand. Another fixed up, jacked up, way lots of parts. A lot more money spent. Like he spent think of all the money that he could have bought ball pythons with that he could be making money with right now, right? He could have made so much money with ball pythons instead of all the shit he bought for that Jeep. Today we'll roast the non-ball python people. Bouncy ball. God, it's fucking hot. I'm glad I'm not in the city today, and I'm mad a mass of people in the sun where it's like 10 degrees hotter than it is where we live. We live about an hour north of the city, so, you know. Yeah, apparently if you have a Jeep, this is where you need to come. You need to be a part of this group, guys. I love that 7 of you, like just 7 of you watching this are my only 7 friends in the Ballsh community, I think. Other than my sponsors, of course. What's coming up? Can't see. Nope. Sorry, guys, I'm not tall enough. You get the street view. So, I want to broadcast from the city. That would be sick. I just have to find somebody to hook us up with some sort of a spot where we can do it. So if anybody's got ties and connects in the city that has a balcony, a handicap accessible balcony, Jesus Christ, that's like getting even more rare. It'd have to be at the Royal Sonesta Hotel. Anybody know anybody in the Stoli alcohol group? Because they have the whole first floor at the Royal Sonesta. I used to know a guy, but he's not there anymore. He retired. But we did party up there a couple of years, and that was crazy on a Bourbon Street balcony with the Stolich Naya sales team. That was fucking nuts. That was wild. All right, guys. Well, I don't really know if I'm going to get much more juicy with this parade, and I'm kind of hot just chanting constantly. So you get to see like very bare minimums of throwing stuff at these parades, at this parade, but at least you got to see what my local digs are like. I promise you very much that if you come here, I will feed you, and you will love the area to death after you eat the food I feed you. If you'd like to come in town and come hang out with me, I'll bring you to dinner at my favorite spot, which is right down the street from where I'm sitting right now, and we'll eat some real New Orleans seafood. As long as you eat deep fried food, because it's all fucking fried. It's all deep ass fried. So, you know, it's not going to be healthy for you, but I know you're a bunch of reptile guys, so none of y'all cared about your actual health and well-being. Well, very few of you go to the gym. Like the ones you worship go to the gym, right? Like Ozzy and JT and probably Bob Boo and all those guys all go to the fucking gym. But the rest of us are too busy trying to be them, right? So we don't have time to go to the gym. All right, well, I'm kind of overloaded here for this minimalist parade. And I promise you I'll bring you something better next time. All right? I'm over here burning up in the sun. I'm gonna back off. So y'all have a good day. I'm sorry that you guys didn't get to see more of oh, hold on. Ah. So sweaty my earbuds won't stay in. So you guys, I hope you have a great day. Have a happy Mardi Gras at work. Having a regular old day. You don't have to get a wonderful break like we get. And have a happy Mardi Gras. All right, we'll leave you with these dancing ladies. All right, y'all have a great rest of your day. All right. Try to do this while I concentrate on nothing. There it is.